I'm Beck from Be Constructive Marketing. I just wanted to show you all our content marketing services and the platform that we use to host our content calendars and all of our workflow and our task management. So with content marketing, you're looking at a lot of different marketing channels. So you've got social media. You might have 3, 4, 5 different channels that you're working with. You might then have multiple content streams on your website. So you might have like a blog, for example, but you might also have like a portfolio or project section that gets updated on a regular basis. White papers, events, news, basically any of those sections on your website that are going to be getting updated on a regular basis. You might then have off-site content marketing, things like webinars or hosting and presenting at events if you're doing a lot of speaking and that kind of stuff. And then you also might have your email marketing as well. So you need a calendar to manage all of that and to be able to kind of track where everything is going and making sure that you are maximizing the potential of every piece of content. If you're investing half a day into doing a webinar, which the actual webinar might only go for 30-40 minutes, but the time you've invested in it in creating your presentation and practicing it a few times, doing a few run-throughs, then the actual event, and then kind of making yourself available post-event for any kind of Q&A elements. If you've invested half a day in that content, you want to maximize it, and so having a content calendar, basically we would have all of the activities leading up to the event, so promoting the webinar, going out on all your different channels, promoting that you're going to be doing this event, and then we would get a recording of the webinar, and we would, after the post event, we would cut it all up and pull out like small snippets or quotes. We might do a write-up about it for a blog, and we might also collect all of the kind of the questions that your audience were asking you during the event and create a series of social media posts or another blog article that basically addresses all of those questions as well. So there's actually a lot of work that goes into it, and making sure that we're maximizing every single piece of content that you're doing, whether it is a webinar or a blog article or a guest post on somebody else's blog, or from a single social media post or a photo opportunity or whatever it is, making sure that we are really maximizing the reach and the capacity of every piece of content that we get sent. Okay, so we use a platform called Rike. It is a task management system. And what you can see at the moment is I've just got the Be Constructive content calendar set up on the screen, and you can see that you've got all these different little tabs that are color coded. So each of these tabs is a different marketing channel. So we've got the dark green is our Facebook posts. The medium kind of green is the company LinkedIn, and the lighter green that's on there at the moment is the Instagram. We've also got a few other channels that you can't see on there at the moment that are my personal LinkedIn account, and also website stuff, so blogs and portfolio and that kind of stuff. You can basically come in and if you just want to look at what have we got coming up on Instagram at the moment, you can untick all of the ones that you don't want to view. You can click into a post, so that'll bring it up and it'll show you the content or the text that's going into that post. You'll also have any imagery. And then you've got a chat functionality underneath where we can basically come in and leave comments. So you'll see that Sophia has created this post, and she's come in and tagged me and asked me to approve it. I've come in, I've read it, I've made any changes that I want to the copy, and then I've changed the status to client approved. So Sophia now knows that she can go in and post this piece of content because I, as the client for Be Constructive, have approved this piece of content. And that's just a simple tick system up here. This little drop down has the workflow. So if our team is working on the post, it'll say active. If it's waiting on approval from me, it'll say waiting on approval Beck. So every single piece of content that we send out into the world for our clients has at least 2 pairs of eyeballs look at it before it gets sent out. So the person who's created it, so in this case Sophia, will then tag somebody else in, usually myself, sometimes it might be Kate, for us to give it a once over and just proofread it before it gets sent to you, the client. When I'm happy with it, I'll change it to waiting for approval for client. That's when you would then get, when I change it to that, it would then send you as the client an email to let you know that there's a piece of content waiting for your approval. And you can just click on that link and it brings you straight to the exact post. And you can, run your eyes over it, give it a once over, provide any feedback, any change requests, or if you're happy with it, you can then change it to orange, which is client approved. We've also got a few other, once it's been approved, somebody will go and schedule it for you, and then once it's live, it gets changed to complete. So in that way, you can see where every single piece of content is up to, and what the workflow is. So, we don't need to be kind of constantly emailing you and letting you know, oh, we've done X, Y, Z. You can just log in day or night, anytime you want, and have a look at exactly where your content calendar is up to. We generally try to have a full month in advance penciled in, so you'll see your tasks will be plotted in, and then at least 1 to 2 weeks actually fully, like all of the text is done, all of the imagery is done, and it's sitting there either waiting for you to approve, or if you've already approved, it's just waiting for its publish date to arrive. What else? That's the gist of it. I guess my main thing was that I wanted to show you how easy it is, and to show you the back end of our content calendar. So you would, as a client, be given login details or login access to this. You'd be able to see your calendar, and you'd be able to see what's coming up. And then this big green button up here takes you to a request form. So if you've got new content coming through, if you've had an idea or you've got some photos you've taken, you can just come click on this big green button and fill in the content marketing request form, where you basically just put your name, your email, tick as many platforms as you want the piece of content to go live on. You can set a priority level, or you can set the date you want it to be published, and then you just give us a little bit of information, upload some photos, and submit it, and it comes through to our task management, and we then include it into your content calendar. So that's it. That's right. As a client, you would be given onboarding with this system one-on-one, but I did just want to do a quick video to show you and show anybody who's thinking about coming on board as a Be Constructive client, a little bit about the systems and processes that we've got in place to make sure that the service we provide is seamless and transparent. If you have any questions or want any information or would like to get a quote for our content marketing services, then get in touch with me. I'm Beck at beconstructive.com.au. Thanks.